After spending over a year considering the difficulties of developing a new game, and I get all this from Wikipedia, by the way, this section, so you know it's true. They received a call from Kazuhiko Aoki, who offered to produce. The four met and spent 4 days brainstorming ideas for the game. Square convened 50 to 60 developers, including scenario writer Masato Kato. And JD or Teddy, tell me if I'm wrong on these pronunciations. I know you guys know this better than me. Whom Square designated story planner. Development started in early 1993. An uncredited Square employee suggested that the team develop a time travel themed game, which Kato initially opposed, fearing repetitive, dull gameplay. Let's stop there. What do you guys think about time travel in video games? And like, how do you think, especially back then, like, do you think it was a bad idea, good idea?
I think it depends on the theory that you're going based off of. If it's a single continuity or if it's this multifaceted one, you get different results. So you get your BioShock Infinites of infinite universes versus your Chrono Triggers, which is, I mean, it's sort of infinite. It's finite, but it's like, it doesn't feel so outside of the realm of possibility. Hey, if I did this instead of this, this happens instead, kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. It feels a little bit more conclusive. So I would say that I think this is okay for what they ended up going for. In general, though, it's kind of like just an easy way to write out plot holes, which kind of sucks, you know. So,
time travel gets weird to me because of that thing where every kind of time travel story has its own rules. So, like, you go from watching like Terminator to watching Doctor Who to playing Chrono Trigger to playing BioShock. Like, I can never follow the rules. So, like, every time I do it, I just feel like I just make something up. Like, I don't know, if I kill my dad in this timeline, I'm still alive somehow. I don't know. Like, so normally I get lost when we get into time travel stuff, but Chrono Trigger was like, it kind of kept everything, like, everything affects this. And it was kind of easy to follow. The only thing that was weird is, like, somehow everyone just understood, like, oh, yeah, you're from the past. Cool, no problem. Like, makes sense there. I got my own theories on time travel, but I'll get to that another day.
That's great.
Holistically, I think it tends to be used as a cliche. So I'm not much interested in, like the grandfather paradoxes. I think that was mentioned in one of these sources. Mm-hmm. But I don't think Chrono Trigger does it in an offensive way. I think it's more so as kind of a vestige for exposition to use details as far as like certain time periods go, to almost treat them as like levels. Like, here's your ice level, here's your water level. Well, it's more so here's the prehistoric level and here's the, the future level. So I think it works in Chrono Trigger in that regard. There are those like little moments where they play with like, well, what if Marl, came back and then replaced the queen? Well, I mean, it's just a fun little note. I don't think it needs to be taken too seriously.
Yeah, I agree. I think the struggle is making it fun. And if you can do that, you can make everybody forget that there's a lot of other variables in time travel and just focus on it. Hey, it's a fun adventure. So I think that's the struggle they were going to face with this one. Okay.
You guys ever played another game with time travel that you really liked?
I did like BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
I did, and then
And then,
I mean, I don't hate it. I still like it. I should preface. But another game that I like, that I really love, that was in a time travel. I think it's just leaps and bounds over Chrono Trigger. Is Chrono Cross. That's just such
all right. I'm putting it.
Nobody talks about.
I'm putting it out there. Is that we are going to be playing Chrono Cross in the future. So no spoilers or no. Just try to avoid ruining Chrono Cross.
For me,
that one has a closer spot to my heart, just because I remember that game a whole lot more. So.
Oh god, Kevin, have you played Chrono Cross just by?
No, you know what? So I mean, we've been talking about on our podcast a lot. Like, I have it on the PS3 download store, but that's going to hell. So I'm thinking about, like, I don't have it, and like I just in my head I just got this new PC. I'm like, I wonder if this thing could run PS1.
Oh my god, of course. I don't know what your specs are, but yes.
Okay, good. Well, like once it gets to like disk emulation, things like are weird with BIOSes and like
Yeah.
memory cards. Listen, I'm console Kev. I'm not PC Kev. So maybe I'll try it. If there's like a re-release of it, I'd love to play it like legally, obviously. But like the PlayStation, like trying to download old games like from the list is awful. And I'm sure a disc for that is like way too expensive. I'm gonna find out, but I do need to play it.
PS3 run PS1 games?
All the PS3s do.
So why not get a physical of?
I was just gonna see how much it costs
They're
because
cheap,
I'm
man.
cheap. Is the answer? Yeah.
25 or so.
Oh my god, it went up. Oh, it's like
Get that greatest hits one. It's not too bad. Get it now, I'd say. But
yeah, I'd get that. I'll buy it loose and I'll just rub peanut butter all over it. I don't care.
I think there's
As long as
a-
the game works, I don't care.
Be careful of that.
As long as you use jelly as well.
Just
Yes.
nutter butter all over it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or a banana on it, should be okay. I've one game with time travel I liked was Time Hollow, which is kind of like a detective murder kind of thing. It's you're investigating the like disappearance of your dad or something like that, and it uses the DS really well. So that one is a game that I thought used time travel in a way that was like I could buy into it, and I enjoyed it.
Mm.
My picks are all spoilers for the future, so I'm not gonna say that.
I've got Spencer's pick. He meant to say Time Splitters 2.
I was just gonna say the Time Splitter series. Yo,
Time
Future
Splitter
Perfect
series.
is so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yep.
That was definitely.
Got you
Time
back,
Splitters is
Spence.
amazing.